Got a call for some abandoned vehicles.
Because that would be a nice vehicle too if they would figure out what was wrong with it.
Oh, for sure.
Told to move them. If they don't move them, then we gave them verbal warning.
Right. You've got multiple that are just abandoned here all the time. Tow zone, no parking. I said, no, I don't need to take the rollback. Go get it with Little Black. It'll be nice and easy. I lied.
Because that would be a nice vehicle too if they would figure out what was wrong with it.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, and there's other ones, but we found out who they were, and then told to move them. If they don't move them, then we gave them verbal warning.
Right. I guess you've said you've got multiple that are just abandoned here all the time.
It's like four of them, basically. One got permission, but
okay.
About ready to be.
Yeah, I mean that red car, he's not doing nothing. They don't want to see no more.
What?
That car was the red car, red one.
The scrapes.
Like, if you see this car, it's not even fixable. They think they can fix it. But my boss will give you.
Yeah.
I put cheap money into that.
Yeah, let me get this. Tow zone, no parking. Far back it'll let me go. I think I did that.
Now you missed it. Yeah, you're almost under the engine with the whole thing. If you can.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and wrap my.
I can get a jack if you want.
I should be good.
Yeah.
Not good. I can probably pick it up.
Yeah, pick it up.
I'm gonna go back down with it a little bit. You're right, I am gonna jack it just like you did that. Just so I can get that fully around it. Sorry. Really? Yeah, we'll send the paperwork off on it. Because we'll run it through our system, and then it'll give us a name and an address. And
say, hey, you want your car?
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
Then, yeah, but then if they don't come and get it, that's considered your.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's about the same in Pennsylvania.
It gives them a little bit of time.
Yeah.
See what they want to do with it.
But $some per deal. Honestly, I think they went back to.
There we go.
They were making fake freaking passes.
Yeah. I guess one of those apartments, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the landlord gave them the money back for it or something.
Really? Yeah.
So they reimbursed it. I was like, hey, now you're
yeah, no, they call us all the time because their parking, as you know, is very difficult.
Oh yeah, I mean,
it gets packed.
It gets packed at nighttime here.
Yeah, it's I'm sure.
And having like the playground when they're open, it's like on a weekend it gets packed out.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, it's people are always trying to find some free parking.
Yeah. Alright, nice seeing you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And I mean that one's actually I can actually put cones in front of it if you want to scoop it from the front. I don't know when you're coming back to that.
I'll probably, if it's a Subaru,
I'll
probably have to, yeah.
Yeah, you got to cover it.
I'll have to do the same thing with this one because it's got a flat in the rear. I'll have to come back for that one.
Yeah, that one.
That's when you said that. I was like, oh, I was like, how is he going to take both cars at one time?
Yeah, no, I'll have to come back for that one. If that's okay, if I'm not gonna follow you guys. Well,
You've been on me about it. I was like, well, you've been iffy, so you tell me what. I said, go on fine. Because you found out about the other four.
Goodness.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, I appreciate you guys for meeting me out here.
That's a nice truck.
I'm a maintenance guy that'll come to your house at 4 in the morning.
But yeah, no, I'll get it. I'll make sure. It looks like it's leaking, so I've got some cat litter that I can put down too.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, the rest of it. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. Alright, later on.
Do you need right here anymore for that one?
You're good. I've got the keys for the other one.
Yeah,
I'll get
put
this
those
one.
cones right there in front of it.
That way nobody can take your spot.
Yeah, that way. That way
you can. You don't have to.
It don't matter. I mean,
You don't have to. Well, thank you guys. Do you want me to call you again whenever I come back to that one?
Yeah, because the car does park there.
I'll probably be working.
Do you want me to
My second job, so.
for the cones? Do you want me to put them back where they're at now?
Yeah, I'll stop them.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you another call.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Thank you. And you guys didn't hear a word that I just said because Coben wasn't recording when he thought he was recording. Anyways, over here on Glades Road, got a call for some abandoned vehicles over here, so we are taking care of them. Let's see if we can get this thing finagled and loaded up. do have it low on the boom right now, but I will lift it back up. And I will have to dolly this one. And I will have to get creative with this side because, as you can see, there's no wheel. So I'm gonna show you a little trick my dad showed me. You undo your wheel strap to where it's super long, and you take the other end and you go up here. I'm actually gonna feed it through the strut up here through the spring. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'll try to get you a camera angle of it after I get it done. And it's gonna be miserable to feed that through there. Maybe I can do that. That'd be easier. Preferably keeping this side attached. And then putting your strap back onto your ratchet. Listen to Coven's heavy breathing as mandatory. Watch as he struggles. Get your excess strap. Get it somewhat tucked up into here. Close that so it's not going anywhere. I told you I was going to try to get you better video, but probably can't see anything anyways because it's probably dark. So you can see we've got one spare tire at the back. We also have another flat tire on the back. So this one is going to have to be dollied as well, which is lovely. Because why wouldn't I want to do dollies? I do recall my dad saying you might want to take the rollback on this one in case you have to deal with a flat tire in the back and missing a wheel in the front. I said, no, I don't need to take the rollback. Go get it with little black. It'll be nice and easy. I lied. I most certainly lied. Mission success. Coven has done the impossible. I got it on dollies. Okay guys, don't yell at me for the short introduction and don't yell at me for the chest mount. I will be, once I get this back to the lot, I will transition this back to the suction cup mount on the top of the truck so you can see me backing this beaut into the lot and you guys can critique my backing skills. So that will be lovely. Again, we are over here on Glades Road here in Gatlinburg. Got a call for multiple abandoned vehicles, just 2 at this time, but she did say that there were plenty more that have been parked there for years and abandoned for years. So I guess the story behind this one is they didn't have the time and or money to repair it. As you can see, it looked like it needed it at least needed to have a front passenger wheel. So I guess that was one of the biggest things. I'm not quite sure how long the rear driver's side wheel had been deflated for, but that was also fully deflated, and the other rear passenger wheel was completely flat, or excuse me, had a spare on it. So this this little Ford here has seen better days, but we again are here on Glades Road. I'm taking this one back to the lot, and I will be heading back over there for the other Subaru. I guess the story behind that one is the woman's leasing company had been bought out by another company, and some sort of legal troubles or something of that sort went on with them, and she couldn't get into contact them, I believe is what I gathered from what that nice lady told me there when she met me there. But that one has also been abandoned for several weeks slash months from what I can tell. So we do have the keys for the Subaru. As I said, we will get this one back over the lot, get it unloaded. I'll get you guys some better camera angles so you see more than just the steering wheel. Just pulled in. We're working our way. Looks like we've got a good open spot. I'm going to pull right here, and I'm going to put the truck in park. I'm gonna get my suction cup mount, and I'm gonna get you guys mounted to the roof. Okay, looks like we are recording. So I know a lot of you guys struggle watching a lot of the 360 stuff, so I have been trying my hardest to not do everything in 360. So hopefully you guys appreciate that, and hopefully you guys stay there and don't go falling off while I'm trying to back this thing in. Yeah, Coben does a pretty good job. Also, so you guys know, I did use the safety chains on this one. I used the safety chains on this one. I took them off right before I pulled into the lot because I wanted to make sure that I could turn, because that'd be kind of bad. Trying to make a sharp turn with those chains. Bad things would happen. That's kind of funny. I'm gonna pick you guys up and move you over here. This tire is so flat that I've completely undone this dolly, but yet it's still up. Let's see if I can. Kendra's gonna be so mad. So much moving around in 360 in one clip. There it goes. I was right in the way so you can see what happened. Some of you guys are probably going to ask a very good question as to why I decided to leave the flat tire on the back and not put it on the front so I wouldn't have to dolly it. Maybe take that one off. I actually don't know. This one did have to be dollied. Actually, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't listen to me. Had to be dollied. It had a donut on the other side. Obviously, they've been messing with it mechanically, so I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know what's going on with it. Plus, I don't know how long it's been sitting. I don't know if I trust these tires, and I definitely don't trust the flat tire in the back and the donut, which I'm trying to drive. So it was way safer for me to dolly it and pick up all four tires, all four wheels. So that's exactly what I did. Let me get back to work. I wish I had a live commentary so I could see what you guys are saying, so I could watch you critique me in real time. Maybe we'll do another live soon. Block. I'll pick this back up when I get it unloaded. I love reading your guys' comments. I know I don't respond to all of them, which I apologize. But I also hear about what some of you guys say from my brother-in-law and my sister. And I saw somebody comment and say, I wonder how many cars have ended up in that creek. You know, that's a very good question. And the answer to that is 0. And it will remain 0 because Coven is an excellent backer-upper. I've had years of practice with your nice, brand new, whatever it is, freshly, illegally parked vehicle. That's my practice vehicle. I like to see. I'm obviously joking, guys. I'm obviously joking. I would not be sent on an illegal park regardless. If it's anybody else's property that we don't want to damage, I would not have been sent on that to train on. I want you guys to know that. I had plenty of training and experience before going into it. So the answer to your question, how many cars have ended up in that creek? The answer is 0. I appreciate you asking though. It'd be a pretty cool story if one did end up in the creek. We'd probably record winching it back up. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like that'd be a missed opportunity if we didn't. Anyways, there's still one more over there and it is getting dark, so I better get over there quick. Let's do a little walk around of this thing first. Ooh, you can really see what's going on. Looks like we've got some marks all over it. Maybe I won't put the flashlight too close so you can actually see what's going on here. Definitely got all kinds of marks and stuff all over it. But yeah, the story behind this one, it was also abandoned. I believe the lady came out and said that, again, it was some sort of leasing company issue. Marks and stuff all over it here. So we will see if we can get this thing loaded up. POV. You're parked illegally in Gatlinburg. COVID's coming to get you. Why did I do that? How am I supposed to get up there and get you? Okay, now for pain and suffering of loading dollies on this thing. I'm just gonna set you guys on the ground, I guess. Spin this thing around a whole bunch so Kendra has to edit. Maybe I'll do like that. Don't judge me. There's good bicycles today at the gym. Dollies really aren't bad when you don't have got tires. Light work, as one would say. Let's rock and roll. I'm sure you guys can't see anything that's going on, but I'm close to the rollback. Tight squeeze. I'm gonna leave this one here because I'm running out of room. You know, it took me a second, but I want an applause because Coben got it. And Coben didn't run into anything. It's also gonna be a nightmare for Kendra lines to edit. Because it's 360, it's actually just Kendra editing the 360 stuff. So, Kendra, I am so sorry. Would you take a second and admire the precision? Coben did an amazing job at putting that thing there, not hitting anything. Are you kidding me? I'm a G. These are gonna be wonderful to take off. Also, there's some exciting things on the lot. Yes, I know, I will get a flashlight so you guys can see what's going on. But there's a couple crash vehicles that are new that are getting ready to go soon, so I'll show you guys those. There's also a crashed Harley or big motorcycle. I'll show you guys. Perks of having muscles. Did you see that? Trying to get eaten by a bear. Of course, I also deadlifted today, so my back is already sore. Open. Shut. I said shut. Oh. Kendra, I hope you heard my open. Shout out Alora. She a goat. She a G. I said I was a G, she's a real G. Okay, check me out. I'm gonna back the truck up over here. So you've got extra light. Extra light. And I'm gonna go to single camera. We are here. 2 crash vehicles, looks like a Hyundai. It is a Palisade. Hyundai Palisade. Now this one and this Jeep Renegade here were both involved in an accident over there on the spur, right there in front of Westgate. So looks like both of these have some pretty substantial damage. Airbags did not deploy on this one, from what I can see. Moving on to this Renegade here. This is a blue Renegade, if you couldn't tell by looking at it. I know, stating the obvious, Coben, sorry. Sideswiped here. This one will be airing on the main channel, so make sure to stay hooked on Everything Auto's main page, and you will see the pickup of both of these vehicles on there by the bridge. The other side of this one looks like it was unharmed. Also looks like airbags did not deploy on this one either. Now, that is the story behind these two. Jeff and Kristen went and picked these up. My mom and dad went and picked these up over there on the spur and got them loaded up, got them brought over here. Their insurance companies will be, we have gotten in contact with them, so they will pick these up and get them off the lot, I'm sure, hopefully sometime soon. Moving on to this, I was right, Harley Davidson. This Harley Davidson was crashed by a husband and wife. They did both sustain moderate injuries. However, they did say that they were going to be back after this one, and hopefully they can get this one fixed up. It doesn't look like it's anything crazy. I mean, a lot of the cosmetic parts are damaged here and there. You can see he's got some grass there, and you can see where it hit there, and on his front wheel, front fender, wheel guard. But I mean, it doesn't look too bad. His speaker on the other side's a little messed up. He's got some scuffs and some scrapes there, but more importantly, both of them are okay. Again, they did sustain some moderate injuries there, so hopefully they have a have a quick recovery, and hopefully they'll be back after this one and restore it to its former glory so they can get this thing back on the road. As you can see, here is the Subaru that I just pulled into the lot here. We still do have a lot of the stuff here from March's lot update. Hopefully I can get back here and not get eaten by the bear. Yes, this is a Toyota Corolla. My apologies. Front end damage here. We also still have the Equinox. We also have this white older Camaro here. The owner of this one was, see, he actually broke down on the spur and was allegedly drinking. The owner of this one and the national park called us for this one. Again, I said he broke down. I believe he stated that the rear end went out of this one. As you can see, the console's ripped apart there. He's got some coolant in the back, radios and stuff like that in the back, but Jeff and Kristen, my parents, were called to pick this one up from the spur, again by the owner and by the national park. Here is the other little Ford that I just towed in. As you can see, it's got some damage. I had to put it up on some blocks and the spare tire, or not even the spare tire, just the actual wheel. So, but we got this one here, got this one dropped off. This one is a Ford Fiesta. So I will double check that, guys. Again, I apologize. Don't criticize me too much. I know it's dark. I just wanted to do a quick little overview of what's here right now. Even though I just did April's lot update, I just wanted to show you guys these two here, as they are pretty interesting and they will not stay here for long, as well as this Harley back here. Again, we get stuff like this all the time that you guys don't really get to see much of other than the recovery or just towing back to the lot. So thought I would show you guys a little more in-depth look at some of these vehicles before they get picked up by their insurance companies or sold off. But yeah, stick around, stay tuned. Pulling into the lot. This is gonna be tough to try to get into a spot, is what I would say if I wasn't a professional at getting stuff into the lot here. I know it's a horrible camera angle and you probably won't be able to see anything, but let's see what I can do. I'm gonna see about getting you guys multiple angles for one video without scratching the truck. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna have to transition to single lanes. Maybe you guys wanna, you probably don't wanna see chest mount anymore, so I'll leave you up there and hope that you can have a good, here. How about, since that's not really sticking anyways, how about I mount you to the hood of this beautiful Ridgeline. Well, maybe a little bit further this way so you can see what's going on. I'm really taking you guys in consideration. Comment down below and say thank you, COVID. I'm gonna need a blooper reel, make this video really good and entertaining for you guys, so I gotta do something funny. But I don't really know what to do that's funny. Maybe Kendra can get some funny angles on my face whenever I was spinning you guys in circles. Makes you guys dizzy. Pac-Man's butt is always how the strap goes into the ratchet. Is what my dad always told me. And it's stuck with me ever since. So thank you for that. Also, I should learn to take his advice more often. I definitely should have taken the rollback on this one. Would have made it way, way, way easier. I should know by now that old dad knows what he's talking about. I pulled an Elijah. I tripped on the dollies. Kendra's gonna hate me.